I don't think so. You should be good. All right.
What
We're
is wrong
officially
with you?
done here.
Are the cause of all my pain in life, and yet I can't seem to want to walk away.
What is wrong with you? You seem to be the source of all my pain in life.
What is wrong with you? You're the source of all my pain in life. I can't do the.
That wasn't so.
So,
No, I know.
when last we met,
When last we met, we were talking about teeny tiny Minotaur.
forever.
he's not a teeny tiny.
Minotaur?
Just compared to the Minotaur. So,
The Dungeon Master speaking.
Yes.
Silence.
you guys had been drawn in and convinced to follow another ship at sea. He brought you to the captain of that other ship. Brought you to what appears to be a protected cove and community, allowing you in and all the good things. His name was Bork, and he is Goliath, so he's a nice 8-foot tall guy. You guys had a long chat about some of the challenges you guys were trying to, or information you were trying to uncover about the contract you found after you defeated the Oni back in that other city. And now that you have a ship, you kind of have the ability to do a little more of like broader travel and investigation.
Yeah, we can only theoretically travel around the entire world.
Yeah, you know, if your ship stays
Mentally.
good. So you all had arrived in this after getting the shambling Shamrock in, kind of taken care of, giving the Gator people some a place, especially the women and children, a way to kind of reacclimate to society. Taking a few of them on as crew, you went out to sea, and that's where you started last time. When you then found this this kind of cave alcove community.
Then we got, and then we got Doctor Strange by some
A
turtle.
little bit. So you had a nice extensive conversation with a dwarf minotaur who's about 5 foot tall, but very husky, and definitely you found out that this community is people who have kind of tried to escape a life of crime in a lot of ways, or it basically feels like a witness protection program kind of setup. And so Bork seems to be the community leader, but he also left you to have kind of a fireside chat with this dwarf minotaur, who told you a little bit about how to destabilize the trafficking ring you're trying to.
He knows a lot of guys.
He knew some stuff, and so he
knows guys who know guys.
I'm almost entirely certain that Minotaur was part of a mafia at some point.
Yeah, I believe I had his name and I just lost it.
Tony.
No, it
was Tony.
He wrote it down somewhere.
I think it started with an H, but I can't remember now.
Maybe I need to start writing stuff down.
It's good if someone takes notes. I did re-listen to it this morning, so like I had the names in my head and I'm just spacing. But
What about the turtle guy?
John.
and then so you guys had a conversation. He's like, you gotta think about the big picture. You can't just take something out. You gotta have something to fill the void. Otherwise, somebody just comes and replaces. So that was kind of the conversation you had. And then Bort came back. He said, "I think I know. He might test you, but there's this person who might be able to give you some answers." With that, he took you to an aged sea turtle with arcane symbols all around the shell. You all made a wisdom throw that had to be 22 or higher to pass. I know you were upset about that, but what do you expect? Sometimes magic users don't match your character level.
My wisdom just doesn't go that high.
The real world.
Well, I was the only one
In the
who
real
was
fake
upset.
world.
Everybody else was just dumbfounded.
Sorry, Mike.
I think Evan was struggling at first because he's like, my pancakes with no, and we're like, we rolled. He doesn't. Oh. But it was good.
I
So-
asked, would I know?
Yeah. You were good about it.
He would not.
Or at least he would like try to pretend he knows.
Guys, I know.
You know what?
He pretends he knows what's going on, even if he does not at all.
Gotcha.
He's probably forgotten your name by this point.
Understandable.
It's probably forgotten my name at this point, even though I was a group leader on Wednesday. Whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
He probably would have.
Yeah. Anyway, each of you then, having failed a wisdom save, your characters were drawn into a world that caused a flashback. As players, that gave you a chance to kind of lay out some of your backstory a little bit, which was kind of fun. But Liala's character saved some squirrels in game, and also they saved her with their flying Mario style tails.
Every time you say spinning tails, I think of tails.
Yeah.
Right, that's the point.
I know, but he's saying it's like the Mario.
The Mario Raccoon thing.
The Mario Tanuki costume.
Exactly.
Both work.
So Liala saved those from a Fern Gully level apocalypse of the forest. We had Evan's character, Pancakes, discovered a little bit, or kind of worked out a little bit of heritage and got to, I don't know, Evan, what was your takeaway from that whole thing with the paintings and stuff?
Don't let people make sentient paintings who look like your grandfather. Also, make sure to paint over the entire painting, lest you let some old guy that you don't know butt into a conversation that you don't want to have.
Pancakes had some existential conversations with old men in paintings, one of which was a kobold grandfather, and one was someone else's
Thankfully, it wasn't an existential crisis, because otherwise Pancakes were just broken right there. Just lying down on the floor frothing at the mouth.
I feel like Pancakes having an existential crisis just increases the amount of times he breaks the fourth wall.
So, and then Micah, you had flashback to Madronville. What's it called again?
I don't think we actually.
It was a specific plane and city that was.
Well, no, it was a city that some of its denizens were from.
It was a city
Mechanist.
on a landmass, in a territory on a planet.
In space.
JC Jensen in space.
You want me to go get my pen?
No.
So, Micah,
Do you need a
we
pen?
zoomed in on his experience
Do you need a
growing
pen?
up working in a workshop and possibly engaging with some arcane personality that told him try putting some energy into those random weapons you've got. And perhaps we saw his origin story of Artificer.
We also saw I think we also clarified that was the origin for how I got the clockwork amulet.
I will say, I think it's funny that a broken robot just told you to be more interesting.
Wow.
Oof.
I'm going to hurt you.
Is that all I have to do? Because in real life, I should tell you to be less interesting. But then I have no one interested.
So then,
Talk to yourself in the mirror.
the most interesting
I'm used to
Evan in the
me.
world. And then
He just get bored with that too.
David's character, Chemo, you flashed back to some of your character's religious roots, just reading through his scriptures, and having for the first time ever a version of that play like a projector, like a holographic projector in the room you were in. You essentially saw the scene that the Bible has with Moses, Joshua, and where they're up on a hill and the arms and everything. And there was a conversation about leadership. I'm not sure if Hemo took the lesson or not. I can't remember fully, but
I don't know. What is intelligence score?
well, that would leadership's more probably based on wisdom than intelligence.
So what's your wisdom?
Yeah,
then?
probably.
You know, this whole time I probably should.
Wisdom or charisma, probably.
As a paladin, it would be charisma.
14.
In this case.
I was about to say if it's anything.
Charisma's 14.
I was about to say if his wisdom is anything less than 10, he did not get the lesson.
My wisdom is exactly 10.
This is a lot.
This explains why I probably only walked away with with erase the entire painting. I did not get the lesson.
Just burn the painting.
Unfortunate, because my character had a decent lesson.
So that's where we left. That's kind of the perhaps too extensive recap. You all at the end had come back into the room you had begun in, which was a small room, though strangely taller than the door would the door would have suggested that you had to scoop yourself under to get into. But it is a small dining room with a table, not like the one we're sitting at, not unlike the one we're sitting at actually. The and you now have you all have come out of these kind of visions, delivered by this arcane sea turtle, represented by the gray figure there. Yeah. So, having come out of those visions, what's your character's first reaction?
I vote
Ah.
I vote
Sorry, I just felt the need to break the silence.
I am baffled at what I saw, and I feel that it was very realistic, and the lesson that I learned was one that I need to follow through on, and I need to work on my leadership and gain control of the people around me so we can all have a solid team, not gain control of them, but you know, lead the people around me so that we can all reach our one unified goal.
Your leadership,
I was gonna say,
your leadership means nothing to me. I'm a cat. I do what I please.
I do find it interesting if your character took away the I need to gain control
Yeah.
versus the lesson of like trust others sometimes, which I think was the actual thing they said.
You should have.
Oh,
you
is
should have
that
roll
the
wisdom
lesson
check.
you needed to learn?
You should.
Yeah,
have,
I agree.
I trust my team.
You should have
I
had
do
him roll a
trust
wisdom
the people
check.
around me.
Oh, we probably should
Actually,
be
we
rolling
did.
wisdom.
We did. I think I had him roll for something.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He
With,
wisdom
like,
saved out of it
bonuses.
slightly before he was gonna get the punchline.
The punchline.
And what was Nora's reaction? She was the first one to kind of come out of the
Yeah,
vision.
she was the first one to react
So-
last game.
what was Nora's kind of settling in here?
I think she's just silently waiting till her friend got out of it. I don't know.
Okay.
She
She's
wants
kinda
to
waiting
leave
for
now.
them to deglaze
Yeah.
Deglaze.
like a pan with seasonings and butter. Anyways.
Mm.
So yeah. All right. So you all realize that you've each kind of had your own kind of moment, and some of you get to watch as the others' eyes kind of come back into focus. You're standing in the dining room with the turtle, or the sea turtle, yeah.
Whoa, that was a trip. Did you guys go through something really weird right now?
There was a talking painting.
I think that was a fever dream.
I liked half of it. I didn't like the other half of it.
Which half?
The half that was the intended half.
Wait, what? Another.
Would you share some of your visions with each other? Actually, is a meaningful question for you to answer for your character, and if so, would they?
Basically, my family likes to paint over existing paintings that have kind of been abandoned so that we can tell our stories if no other stories are ever going to be viewed. Because no one cares. So, like, we may as well reduce, reuse, recycle. And one of them was only half painted over, and then it started talking. So one side was my grandfather, I think. The other one was, like, some old guy I didn't like.
Waffles and French toast?
I don't recall them being there.
Remember, no, his generation is the breakfast generation.
Yeah.
The third generation was, I believe, either brunch or dinner. And
I think it
then,
was dinner.
and then the grand generation was lunch items or desserts.
Forget.
Souffle.
There's too many. It changes every session.
It changes every session.
There's definitely a lot of nostalgia.
You were staring at me when I got out, or like you were there first. What did you see?
Staring intensely and
I-
intently.
Huh?
You got out first. What did you see?
My old treehouse.
You had a treehouse?
Yep.
No.
It was like my quiet spot when I was younger, where I would talk to the animals and stuff. And pray.
That possible?
Yes. I built it myself.
Huh.
Huh.
Huh. Huh.
What if you all have gone as far as you're gonna go with this little conversation? I think it'll do. I think you'll do for the next step. perhaps I can help you with some information that you're looking for. Bork is filled me in, but I feel we have need of skills before I can deliver this information. For the sake of the community, though.
Did this guy just
Arcane
say we were
turtle.
not qualified?
You're
I mean, we did.
sufficiently qualified.
I mean, we did just fail. a
Good
check.
enough.
Most of
Adequacy
you
is all I strive for in
didn't
life.
fail. Some of you did exceptionally, and it looks at it looks at Nora.
She kind of like looks at the ground.
I don't see anything interesting about the floorboards. I don't know. I don't see what you see in them.
I'm just skulking in the corner now.
What's wrong?
No, that's the
Stay in the
problem.
box, stay in the box, stay in the box.
Go be emo somewhere else.
Stay in the living room.
Okay.
Stay
So-
out of the D&D session, brother. Please. Ow. I can see
We do
that.
not want to hurt. Actually, let me fix that. We do want to hurt.
We don't want to hurt, we want to sufficiently murder.
So
Oh gosh.
Dobby only meant to mean.
No! I only meant to scar you.
We're gonna move on.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Okay.
Bryce, could you
So-
please go upstairs? That's okay with you?
Yes.
So, is this a fair bargain? We have
Yes.
need of your potential combative skills. Not that we don't have many who are capable, but there's a familiarity that makes this particular job difficult for some of them, and a background.
We've
with
been
it.
informed of that much already.
Yes. Well, perhaps the newness and even potential innocence generally of your party could be of use here. Ours
Innocent? Never.
Yeah, I don't
with
know innocent
overcoming
necessarily.
Maybe the challenging backgrounds that each of them have to when facing this trouble. Is that a fair trade information for a bit of an adventure and possibly and for knowing that you support a community that desires to see others heal and grow beyond?
Works for me. What about you guys?
Man, that took a long time for you to say, but yeah, sure, I'm in.
I support your cause.
We get it. He's
Sounds
old.
good to
Calm
me.
down.
Aren't you supposed to have a British accent or something? I just,
I'm not
Every
sure
now
it's
and then.
British
You're
anymore.
like this.
no, that's
Screw you, lad.
It'll be Australian in 2 minutes from now.
Oh.
He's
It
right.
takes practice. It takes practice to hold an accent, and even then, it's hard.
It
Here's
is.
the thing: if
I'm
I
not
hold
getting
an
it.
accent for too long, I will subconsciously change accents.
Well,
Same.
it's not uncommon. It's the registered drift is a thing. So that's why if you focus on how you form the accent, like where you set your mouth, it's less likely to drift, but it's still hard. Anyways, I'm guilty of it. Well,
Ha.
Fair enough.
here's the situation. Some of our group can't. There is a place deeper in the community, deeper down a few caves. It gets a little warm. There is some magmous fluid that.
You can say lava.
Oh, I've heard it called that before. So,
Oh, that's right, turtles are
but
like
unfortunately, it has a guardian now that makes it challenging for us to stay in complete safety here. Every now and then, a creature will come up this particular path into the earth and attack, waylay, maim. Most recently, there was a killing, and one of our own was dragged off and we have not been able to defeat this thing. We did send a group, but they had to quickly return. The fear and the frustration with their and shame of their past selves made it difficult.
So what you mean to say is that our sheer stupidity and inability to back away from a challenge is going to be useful here.
I believe I said your innocence and capability.
The only one innocent here is the elf.
So the question for you
There's
I
an elf?
have is,
Oh yeah.
what type of
Weird
challenge is this that we're supposedly be facing or being presented with?
It seems whatever it is has some ability to cause
Tremors.
the something with the mind, and that is part of the challenge. So something with the mind particularly connected to fear and past experiences.
Would you not
Internal
also
shames
be
make it more capable, but it also we know is capable of physicality and aggression.
This sounds like something that would also be like within your wheelhouse, though. Why aren't you coming with us?
I'm quite aged, even with the capabilities I have,
Fair.
and not unlike the rest in this community, I have my own ghosts that speak to me from time to time.
How many soldiers are you willing to sacrifice?
That's the
Well,
wrong word to use for this
hopefully-
scenario.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it
The
is.
challenge is that none of our people have been successful because
See?
because of their background, they can't make it into actual engagement. They end up running away at full speed, in fear, or sometimes requiring days to recover, mumbling to themselves about their past sins.
How have you guys survived so long without having a group of military or army that
Luck.
can protect you?
Well, most of us are very capable when it comes to that sort of thing because of our backgrounds. In this instance, though, we are
Mentally outnumbered
Which means I'm probably screwed too.
or something.
overly sensitized by our past shames.
Which probably means I'm screwed as well. Oh crap.
If
You'll be
your
fine.
Interaction
You put up with me long
in
enough.
Your vision is any indicator, perhaps not as much as you think. You are not as dark as you would like to believe.
All right. Well, I think that we need to
It's just a phase.
sit and have a conversation and try to
Keep your
figure
fork
out
down in your mouth.
what I'd like to
I
know
wish
more
I
about
could.
this encounter that we're going to experience to allow us to
It's
prepare
just like it's
and
funny.
have the ability to sit
Let me
down
be
and
funny.
discuss a strategy of what we're dealing with. I mean, you're telling us a lot of information, but that information isn't useful when it comes to what type of an engagement and encounter we need to prepare for. Are we looking at a demon? Are we looking at dragons? What are we looking at?
It's too small to be a dragon. If it fits in here, it's too small to be a dragon.
Depends on the age of the dragon.
Well,
Oh yeah, but even so, even newborns, they're gonna run around for a while. And plus, those are probably easier to kill than whatever is messing with minds.
Still a dragon.
Yeah, but dragons are mostly physical.
Could be a gem dragon.
if you guys are talking about dragons, and when you say mostly physical, you guys can make a nature check, just to make sure you don't say something about dragons your character would know better than or
Evan,
otherwise.
where's your
All right.
restroom? Evan, where's your restroom?
Well,
The
I
rest
feel like,
Oh, 1 second.
well, I feel like dragons being mostly physical is just common knowledge because most of their abilities are like magic or like magic breath or some kind of physical claw, bite, or tail attack.
And is that Richter or Micah speaking?
Common knowledge, so both.
Roll a d20. Roll a nature or arcana check for dragon, or history check for dragon.
I rolled a 19 plus 6, 24.
19 plus 6.
25, so
Just because it's better.
it is, huh? I'm not mathing today, apparently.
Let's see.
I mean, you're only one number off.
17.
Okay. With a 17, you know that as you say it, you are reminded of dragons who also have shape-shifting abilities, magical powers, the ability to outperform wizards at times. That their length of life gives them opportunity to engage in a lot of different activities that go beyond just force. Rifter with a 25.
You
Uh,
mean
you mean
I
Hemo?
with a 25. Actually, Liala, is my book on dragons right there? The specific one.
Fizbons?
Fizzbons, is it right there? Or is it hiding under
It's
here?
a good thing I didn't bring that one. Wait a minute, I do have that one in my
We've
bag.
got Fizbons right here in our bag.
I should have it. Oh, I got my hand on it.
I've got it. Never mind. Mate.
I just want to give you more with the 25.
By the way, I got to get a new Dungeons Master guide too.
I think the new one will be better for training
Yeah.
DMs. It looks like they kind of threw it together last time structure-wise, and I was looking through the table of contents, and it looks much.
I think I'm
much
gonna
better
order the
structure-wise.
Dungeon Master guide. We need to order the new player's handbook too.
No, I find it interesting that there's no Moonstone Dragonborn option in here.
Oh, that would be cool.
So,
You're
Hemo,
fine. Thank you
because
for
of
taking
your 25, like just remembering history, you know, and partially because of your religious background, you know that dragons, one, they are physically capable, and they come in a variety of sizes, and Hemo would know that there are two major deities of dragons, and one is Tiamat, kind of the mother of dragons, the five-headed with
That's the evil one.
yeah, and she's five-headed, one for each of the chromatic dragons or color dragons, and then there's Bahamut that is
He's the metallic Dragonborn, so he's like the good one.
and he's known as the Platinum Dragon. And both of them will sometimes embody in avatars, though Tiamat is said to be imprisoned. So these would be religious teachings that you know about.
And there are actually quite a few magic items that well, actually no, there's only one, but it's like Bahamut's scarf or something. It's like a really cool magic item.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Good luck acquiring one of those.
Close the book.
I'm just
Close the book.
trying to look for the magic items as well.
Close the book.
Your
that my
character
copy
got a
of
17,
Fizzbins?
Micah.
Close the book.
No. The book is closed.
All right.
I'm allowed to read the
I'm
book.
trying to get you one. I wanted to get you one actual dragon by name, and I thought they had them in here. I was looking for one.
How many named dragons are there?
Such a good question. As many as we need there to be.
Do we know what a mind flayer's tactics might be?
Usually
That's a
possession.
whole.
If it's heat, I don't think a mind flare would do anything heat related. Also, if it would be a mind flare, that would mean there's more of them, and it'd be a much bigger problem. This settlement would no longer exist,
Yeah,
or
that's
it would be full of only mind flares.
that's a very good point. Oh yeah, no, that's a legendary magic item. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, just as one more point for Hemo. That's what I'm looking for. Let's go to 1. So you do know that they use magic, and so part of the challenge, like your memory is triggered from the teachings you've had when Rifter says something that is just not true. As far as dragons being primarily physical, that they are actually capable of using magic, and beyond that, because they often have substantial hordes. There's the danger of them obtaining magical items over time that can be devastating as well.
Well, I never said that they weren't capable of magic. I said that they just primarily use like their physical attacks.
Yeah. And so in
I
saying
don't know,
that,
I'm much
even
more
you
afraid of the
realize,
dragon's
that's
magic.
your character would realize that was incorrect and trigger Hemo's history.
Ah.
So Hemo, you also know about a specific dragon known as Cyan Bloodbane. He's a deeply cunning ancient green dragon with an exacting sense of malice, a charismatic creature, but flattery is only one of his many weapons. And so flattery meaning that not just the physicality, that's what
Right.
brought it to mind. And that he is known as having used one of the orbs of dragonkind to poison the mind of the elf king, Lorak,
Oh.
causing the land of Vanesti to become swallowed up in Lorak's nightmares. And so when the question of do dragons primarily use physicality comes up, Cyan Bloodbane is brought to mind, and his ability to completely affect the mind through fear of an entire nation
Yo, can I roll-
or city-state.
Can I roll another history check to see how much I can tell? Because I do know like how green dragons normally operate.
So he
From
hasn't
the
said
monster
anything
manual.
yet. This is just in his.
That's fair. So never mind.
I was just giving like he rolled really high, so and so I want to make sure whatever notes you want to take from that is fine, or you can go.
What
replay
should
the
I
tape.
roll?
So if you wanted to, when
Sorry,
he
I
said
was-
no, when he said when Richter said dragons primarily like work mostly physically or whatever the actual phrasing was, it was you can roll a history check to see whether you know that's accurate.
History.
Not to belabor the point, but sometimes it's fun to have like a knowledge drop. It's fine.
Where's history?
Oh,
yeah,
We don't know
plus
what
one.
to talk about specific
Ah.
creatures.
But yeah, I know that
2
Yeah.
plus 1. That's 3. I
Sounds
know
right to
nothing.
you?
You know nothing.
Okay.
sounds about right.
Dragons look like me.
Dragons look like
This
bigger,
all
scarier
passes
versions of me.
through both of your minds fairly
And I don't know
fairly
magic.
quickly.
I shall name
so
him Minion.
and your head just going Cyan Blood.
So Rifter, I have to stop you there on the physical. As you know, dragons are not only physical, they have magic abilities, they have other capabilities that are just not physical. So please make sure that when we're giving this information, that we're giving correct information, because poor Pancakes over here has no knowledge of it.
Wait. So
I know how to use a gun,
Wait,
and I know how to aim.
Wait a second. So you're telling me
Please
that?
don't say I don't know anything.
So you're telling me that the only reason that you knew that he didn't know anything about dragons is because while he was thinking about it, he did like the little frog blink and had his tongue hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We never described it, so I figured I'd describe it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? The frog blink, right?
I think so.
Like the one eye at a time. So like,
Guys, how would you feel about being -1 Micah?
What?
how would your body feel about having less skull?
Hey, stop.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh,
No.
hello, father. Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
You see?
Or is that the right size?
I think it's the
Pancake.
right size. Hold on, I'm just checking size. Yeah, it's the right size. No.
I can try printing another one. It's a little screwy.
By the way,
Yeah,
I was
it's
never
fine.
able to send you
That's
the
really
saved file for it because apparently I had to pay for a Hero
Yeah,
Forge
I have
membership.
the thing.
Well,
That's
no,
a
well, no.
really fun looking.
Well, no, but
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I'd have to pay for a Hero Forge membership
This is my
in order to even just download the file.
Yeah, I know. That's why I got the membership.
All right.
I don't use it enough to be able or have a 3D printer to use it for a membership. So
That is so cool.
yeah, I know.
Really, really
he,
nice.
he was offering
Yeah,
to
pancake.
He's offering
to get around to this for a while.
he was
Thanks,
offering to
man.
make me one, but because it costs money just to like download the file for printing.
We'll have to do it over like a Discord call.
How much is
Ask
the file?
Hudson, the site that has the
I don't
free
know,
stuff.
the
Hudson and his dad
Memberships.
use that.
Find out where you can do.
Free site?
There's a free site of things 3D printing stuff.
Oh, there
Ask
is.
Hudson. Maybe minis are a little like specific characters a little different, but other things. Okay.
I forget what it's called.
But let's bring it back. So you all are in the room with the turtle. Cyan Bloodbane becomes a named dragon in your world.
Hey,
What?
Just the name of one of the dragons in the book.
Oh, look. Yeah. Oh, wait, their favorite meal is elk. Dad is royally Scrooge.
she pointed out that green dragon's favorite meals are elves.
Wait, so have we confirmed that it's a dragon we're dealing with?
Like you guys were having a conversation, and then he said something that wasn't true, and that triggered people's history checks.
Oh.
That triggered their innate sense of what is wrong with you.
How dare you be so incorrect?
Yeah.
It's
So,
insulting.
well, I can't. Part of the challenge here is that our people haven't been able to get close enough in the first place, and so what we do know is limited. We know that it has the ability to affect the mind, and we know that it has the ability that it is a hunter when necessary, because it has reached out to the edges of our community, the ones that are more isolated, and when seemingly hungry, attacked. Sometimes sometimes taking a snack of a limb when necessary, and most recently a full member.
Oh, lovely.
Which is why
That's
we
unfortunate.
decided to ask you for your help.
So what you're telling me then is that no one has seen what this creature or whatever it is.
That's
Not as
immensely
of yet. It is none of this community.
that's immensely unhelpful.
So this is where I think that we have to have an opportunity to sit down and discuss this and really find out if we're willing to take these risks. I mean,
We were
is
willing
this
to
a,
for the
is this
Oni.
a threat? Is this a threat on your people? Has
Just
this
2
thing?
days ago, it took one of our community, Sharel.
Is the death confirmed
She was
or no?
a strong half ogre who,
Wow.
who was more of a hermit who liked to live alone. But what was your question?
Have you confirmed that they're dead or no?
A blood trail and leading from her home, being dragged into the deeper portion where I said the magmous flow was.
So not quite confirmed, but might as well be.
How far of a
If
travel
she's
is
alive,
this?
If you find her, please bring her back. We assume
Oh,
her
not a
dead.
doubt.
How far of a travel is this? And what supplies do you have that we can take with us? And do you have any men that can travel with us to guide us to the location?
I mean, if there's a blood trail,
The location's fairly straightforward, and I don't believe we have men who know the caves down to that depth well enough to be of support. And as I said, when we sent our best, when they got close, they turned and ran away in fear.
All right, guys, it sounds like we need to sit down and strategize because it looks like we're about to go cave dwelling.
how long?
Mhm.
How
Get
long
the
did it
tea.
take?
Enjoy this table here. I'll go get you some tea.
One more thing
That's what
before
I
you leave.
need,
About
I
how
need to
long did it
download the
take for them
models.
to leave and come back? Because if they got close, we know about the relative distance if we divided the time in half.
It was from morning to evening, so probably a 6-hour travel.
Okay.
And with me, hopefully it'll be easier since I'm a
I
ranger.
can show you on your
Oh
phone,
yeah,
too.
probably.
Maybe
And then
what
I'm
we do
small
is
and used to caves.
we get a month membership and get as many figurines as we can. together.
Oh, I can just let you use mine because I have like free credits.
To Hero Forge.
Right, but
Yeah, I
that
have
require
12 left.
using either one of your
We
devices
don't
or
want to
your
use up your
phone.
credits either
I'm not concerned.
because I'd like to build a character for myself.
Then that means I can borrow your
You can
phone
build it ahead of time
before we
and
leave.
then start your membership.
It's actually on my computer.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
then pay for it, right? Yeah.
Or however.
What I was gonna do is build like 5 or 6 different characters and then get my membership, get it all printed
Oh,
out,
yeah,
and
no, get
cancel
your
my
own membership.
at the end of the month. And then cancel my membership at the end of the month.
Well,
$15 a month for 5 characters. That's $5 per. It's what $3 a character. I'm good.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
hold up. Why would you need 5 more characters?
Because I would actually create 4 characters. It would be your character, your side pet, my character, my side pack. It'd actually be 6 characters because I create Mom and Maddie's character too.
Oh, yeah.
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 In other news, the engineering department has 3D printers on campus that I just found out about. They're 5 years old, but still.
Awesome.
So, the arcane tortoise slowly,
What is?
or sea turtle slowly moves off into an adjacent room, and you hear the sounds of fire starting to heat.
It's the Zelda
heat
cooking
pots.
pot sounds.
Oh, I love the Zelda cooking pot sounds. I love that. I love it so much. Yes.
And it makes sense because he's a turtle. An arcane turtle.
So, what are you doing? You talking to me?
We are gonna have a conversation. So,
Rifter,
Guys.
where are you going?
Rifter,
Game plan, buddy.
Rifter, have a seat.
I think he's putting his stuff away.
In character, Rifter sits down. Mike, go do what you need to do. Roger.
No, it's okay. I can do this. I can do this planning phase with you guys.
No, it's fine.
Just go chuck it and come back. Thank you, Mike.
No,
Well, all right.
Yeah.
And so,
no,
So at this point, we need to.
no.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It sounds like we've got a.
Oh my god. Sorry, continue.
It sounds like we've got some caves to go and walk through to find whatever this is and hopefully recover some live bodies. From what it sounds like, since there's blood trails, it might not be anything still alive. However, we need to protect the village. We need to help these people. So I think that we need to figure out a strategy of how we're going to enter these particular caverns, and if we're going to split up in pairs, or if we're going
it
to do
seems
this as a
pretty
group of four.
straightforward.
I say explosives.
Well, no, because it's the cave. We don't want to blow up the rest of the cave.
Is this what your character sounds like?
Pancakes, please.
What do you mean? This is my... Oh, hold on. Sorry about that.
This is alternate ego.
No, lovely.
Right.
Pancakes is in fact a robot spy sent by the China.
Knew it.
On an unrelated note, did you pay your taxes?
No, wait, it's no. You should say
Unrelated note, what's your social security number?
on
I
unrelated.
need your
What do
DNA
you
for
think?
verification.
What do you think of the communist?
so,
How long is this gonna go?
Moving on.
On
right,
communism,
so
wrong
did
answers
Pan-
only.
did Pancake's in character actually say seems pretty straightforward? Is that the one piece of dialogue we can take from this?
No, he's doing the voice the whole time.
God, no.
He was doing that. That was canon now.
Was it you're telling me that pancakes just went from being semi-normal and then just went T-pose to the robot voice for a few minutes, and then we just all are supposed to accept this?
Apparently. All right. So,
Anyways, it should be pretty straightforward. We just go. It's a cave.
It's okay.
It's a cave.
Time to go Minecrafting.
Yay!
We know nothing about this cave. We're just going to go and attack the cave.
side to
Hey,
side.
You and I will go together. We'll leave these two together, and we'll go ahead and do our thing. Make sure we get to the cave, because I don't know what these two are gonna do, but
Fight the
Probably
I'm
the
a
dumbest
little
thing
worried.
imaginable.
The more numbers, the better. We can keep each other accountable.
we're,
You know
we're
the-
gonna keep them. Don't worry.
You know that phenomenon where a toddler will pick the most dangerous thing in any given room and play with only that? That's
Lovely.
our plan.
No, that's your plan.
Yeah, that's
No,
your
our plan, plural.
See,
Ricker and I.
told you.
This is our plan. We are the Chaos Junkies. When we synchronize, destruction.
Team up ability activated.
Also, keep in mind, if this is a dragon, and if it messes with our minds mentally,
child.
if it messes with our minds mentally, and it is a dragon with a hoard of treasures, don't fall for the treasures. They might do something bad to you. Just be aware. Like, don't grab the treasures before we've defeated the creature.
One
Like
thing
a
to
cat, I
remember
like
is I
shiny
have the
things.
ability to avoid mind.
I will duct tape your eyes.
Ah!
I will put a cloth around your eyes
Nice.
if you try to take the treasures.
But I want the treasures.
We're
Okay,
chaotic, but
gentlemen.
we're not stupid.
Gentlemen, gentlemen,
Listen to reason.
gentlemen.
We are not.
Hey, yo!
That's the most unaccurate thing I've ever said.
so
Let's get on the trail. Let's get moving.
That's
Let's
probably-
at that with the about the time that Hemo shouts "gentlemen" as Rifter and Pancakes are going back and forth about Chaos Junkies.
We are not gentlemen.
The sea turtle will carry in a tray of tea for each of you to take.
Yay!
If you so desire. Does anybody take any of the tea, or do you?
I do.
Yeah.
kind of
Water,
tea
but
is it?
worse. I'll take it.
One of my special blends.
What is in it, turtle?
He drugged you once, dude. Why wouldn't he just do that?
I'll take
I
it.
call it seaside shanty. Enjoy.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe
We
you could think
appreciate
of
your
calling it the
hospitality.
Wellerman.
Now I just wonder if for comedic effect I should start drinking it like a cat.
You could like.
It's like hold it
Lick,
up.
bowl of
lick,
milk style?
lick.
No, like Puss in Boots style, just like.
That's
All right,
cute.
if
I
you
like
drink
it.
the tea, roll a d4.
For damage?
No, roll a d4.
I'll roll a d4.
Not d4s aren't.
That's a 2.
Aren't just for damage. 4, 2.
I'm scared, Greg.
3.
Probably gonna be temporary HP or something. It'll be
I'm
fine.
not sure if I can trust this. Okay, I can. 4.
Okay.
I feel like this is the kind of guy where if he wanted you dead by now, you'd be dead. So I don't.
Yep.
Why wouldn't you?
He's staring at you like he wants
I
you
was
dead.
listening to him because he was talking. That's what you do when people talk. Is you
Listen.
focus, you stop talking and you listen.
I can see your soul, Greg.
It's a kind one, I'm told. It's a kind one. Oh,
Not when you're DMing.
it's not true. Come on.
I've nearly died 2 times already, Greg, and I'm only level 5.
What?
Your
Yes.
choices do not automatically
Yes,
make me not.
You are
In-
just
in-
asking
in
for us
part-
to mention the first incident.
Oh no!
I think that's the important thing. You've almost died twice, and you're still here.
The only time I didn't die the
Yeah,
first.
thanks to us.
The only time I didn't die the first time was because I was revived by God Himself.
I'll point out the
Had you not
same
tried to
version.
run through a wall, you wouldn't have died.
That wasn't what led up to it.
I'll say.
I sacrificed my last move before I was gonna get stabbed to save your butts.
Before I
And then we
got
saved you
here,
in return,
you were
end
the
of story.
chaotic one. I don't think it's any coincidence that the same characters still stayed alive, and you almost died twice. I think that's mercy on
I've
his
almost
part
died myself,
for not
actually.
for not just outright killing you, because by all logic you should be dead by now.
I have renamed this episode "Chaos Junkies" for the record.
Nice.
Oh, heck
Okay.
yeah.
Wait,
With
what's
that-
it? Maybe it's because I'm a cat. I have 9 lives.
Could be.
Let
Could
him
be.
finish.
So
We
Let
only have
him
an hour, guys. We only have an hour left, and we have not gone anywhere.
you did have some very nice tea.
Yes, we
and
did.
It does give you that many hit points and resistance to poison. So
Temporary HP?
4
for
more.
24 hours.
So I
Oh,
get 4
temporary
extra hit
HP?
points?
Temporary HP.
Where do
Or
I
whatever you
put
roll. Yeah.
Temp HP 4
Plus resistance to poison for 24 hours.
Nice.
Will
Okay.
make you be able to devise any poison damage in.
Oh, so that's what resistance means. Okay.
I'm putting the socket in socket so it's a projectile.
Poison and anything else, or just poison?
Hit points and resistance to poison.
Okay.
For 24 hours, it's actually pretty good. Thank you, Turtle. I might trust you.
With that,
What?
Bork will lead you all out after your tea to as far as he can toward the appropriate tunnel passageways to begin your journey. Would you do anything before you headed down to a place that could be potentially 6 hours?
We should probably tell the Gator Boys.
Okay. So as a quick narrative, what would you tell them?
Yep, we're gonna be gone for a bit. If we don't come back,
Bye.
If we don't come back within like the next day or so, just leave.
I'm not sure why we wouldn't take the Gator boys with us.
Because
Training
they're-
them to fight.
because there's
Not
no need
well.
for. Well,
They
here's the-
might-
They don't even have classes
They
yet,
might
Dad.
not be mentally strong. It wouldn't be good to put them at risk.
They are alligators. They
They
don't have the best.
they
reputation
don't
for
they
being
haven't developed good teamwork and supporting each other yet. They just got into this. I think we need to ease them in a bit slower.
And I'm saying this in like kind of like a meta game. I'm saying this in kind of like a fourth wall break thing. They don't even have classes yet. They don't have any specialities.
They suck at everything.
Oh,
How could you?
they suck equally at it.
Logic and reason. That's how.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just gonna
that's
tell
right,
them
they
to stay
are. They're
behind,
willing.
and I'm gonna leave Hakeem with them.
What?
Okay.
That'll be
So
fun.
you said you leave Hakeem with them.
Yes.
Good to know. Okay. And then what else? So you guys said chill here. It could be a day. Leave without us if you don't get.
Could be a day, 2 days, a year.
We'll say 3
Why would we
days.
spend a year in the tunnel unless we're dead?
All right. So Nora
Maybe we like the
clarifies
tunnel.
as captain of the ship.
We're not cowards.
that,
3 days.
3 days.
You're
If,
not.
if they haven't heard from you in 3 days, do you want them to leave or to come
tunnel.
looking?
I might never leave.
Leave.
If we haven't come back in 3 days, we are dead.
Okay.
It's as
That's what they
simple
can
as
do
that.
then.
It's as simple as that.
I would prefer they not leave. In case we do come back and it is after 3 days, how are we getting back?
We swim.
Yeah.
Yeah, coming from the animal that doesn't like water.
I'll force him.
Usually.
Actually, no.
Usually.
You gonna swim on your back?
Actually, no.
No.
Carpals do like
I'm,
water.
I'm riding on his
Yeah.
back because he's larger.
He's the biggest out of all of us. I'm like one of the smallest. I'm only 5'9".
Yes, but he doesn't like me.
Which
Only? You're only 5'9"?
Character-wise.
Yes, I'm actually 5'10" in real life. So makes it even funnier.
5'10" only because the
That's
hair.
still tall.
No, it's actually without the hair.
Wait. Okay.
With the hair,
Ready?
6 foot.
Yep. But Dungeon
That
Master.
was me rolling my insight. It was
We're
a 2,
ready.
I believe.
Okay. So how do you? So you guys leave this message with them. It'll be a couple days. Don't leave, but maybe leave, and we'll see how well they take that, depending on how long it takes to get back.
Maddie, you all right? What are you doing?
Letting bodies hit the floor.
Please chill out. Don't break people's houses.
Or
It's
bodies.
just a-
Do not hit him with that bat.
Greg, you okay?
Do not
Yeah.
hit with the bat. Sorry, Greg.
Yeah.
Now we know. Now he knows how I feel. At
I
home.
know.
Now he knows how
I'm
I
just
feel. At
making
home.
sure she's not breaking anything. That sounded like something got broken.
I know.
That
Probably
admittedly
a bone.
did sound like the gate sort of like slipping off.
Yeah,
But
it sounded like
it's not
something-
hard to fix.
I know that.
It
I
sounds
know
like a
that, but
bone
it
being
sounded
broken.
something like got broken. So okay, let's
So-
go. Moving on.
You guys. So Bork will, after you've touched base with your crew, the Gator Boys, or what do we call them?
Gator boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gator Guys, because the Gator Boys was actually the name of the game.
Oh,
The Gator Guys.
That's probably why they died. Because they were boys, not guys.
they were boys, not men. No, these were Gator men. They were boys, not
You're
men.
gonna, yeah.
Boys to men.
Oh wait a second.
Boys
So-
and Gators.
We got Zuli, Big T, and Tyrese. What you gonna do?
I like it. Yes. Okay. So
All right,
Bork leads you
let's make some actual
down the
progress.
cave pathways. It's a fairly straightforward thing that Nora, with her survival skills, if she'll be able to get you guys back. He doesn't go far. He'll take you like 30 minutes. Just so and then say from here it's basically a pretty straight shot.
Great, and then I'm
This,
just gonna start
this
walking.
pathway, you'll see her house is about an hour down.
Noise.
Where she stayed mostly alone, but you'll be able to follow any trails from there like we did.
Okay,
All right, let's go.
time to begin the walking process.
Okay.
This won't take too long.
Well, I
5
mean,
hours
thankfully we're
later.
not playing a video game, so it won't take forever. Like in Skyrim. it takes-
Death Stranding
Before you get
reference.
fast travel, which is Skyrim.
Well, yeah, no. If you haven't like unlocked like every few locations, it takes forever to walk places.
Mhm. So, with that, you all do come to. You all.
I
do
thought we
come
agreed
to-
on more crimes later.
Gosh.
Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion.
Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion.
What?
Go forth, my
I
child
heard
soldier.
indigestion.
That's what I heard.
So you guys.
Geneva Indigestion.
You all
Oh,
get
that's
to this cave that opens up to the left on one
I
side,
farted
and
and
you
set up
can
a
see
nuclear bomb.
signs of a struggle. You can see the door hanging on one hinge,
Sorry.
and with large gashes in the door and the door framing that seems to have knocked it off its hinge.
This isn't menacing at all.
And so when you get to the place that was identified as this person's what was the name I gave her? I was spacing. Man, my brain is spacing on things that are supposed to be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, my brain starts
But
remembering
this
names.
this half orc that lived more alone and slightly off to herself in a slight isolation Yeah, your initial look as you kind of are right there, that's what you see. What do you do? What do you do from here?
If this was Skyrim, I'd ransack the house, but
Continue the
things are
rough
not.
process.
Okay.
Yep, that.
Just making sure you didn't want to do anything. Okay, cool. Cool. So,
We are on the
um,
lookout.
and so you're gonna just kind of, you're like, yep, there was violence here. Moving forward. Gotcha.
There was a violence here.
And
Anyways.
we move on.
Anyways.
Cool.
Anyway.
So with that,
Wait, Greg, did you want us to investigate the house?
no, I just want to give you the option. It's always an option.
I mean, we shouldn't
That's
be
what
going
makes
through
it-
someone else's property.
That's what makes games like Baldur's Gate and D&D so hard. With
Why?
the options.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes it doesn't give you the right focus, does it?
I
Okay.
I personally the reason I stopped playing Skyrim was because I saw when Papa got far ahead was that he had all the wrong options, like all the evilly bad options,
I got
and
to a
then
place where I
and the
only
jump
had-
scares. Like I
Wait.
just quit that game.
Did you like follow a Daedric prince or something?
No, I mean those are. I did all
Did
the
you?
other stuff, and so I kind of had to leave the some of them. I had to leave some of the missions undone because the only ones I ended up having left were the ones that were like, go to this thing, and yeah, it was just
Do a murder.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, like kill
like
a
the Dark
dog or
Brotherhood
get the
quest line?
weapon.
Oh yeah. What was it?
The Dark Brotherhood one, I think it was.
That's part of it. Yeah.
I
But
started-
we're in D&D. This D&D, not Skyrim.
Can we talk?
So-
Can we talk after again?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what we also have to chat.
We gotta get home.
Cool. Okay.
Oh.
That's
You need to leave in 30 minutes.
or something. Close
No.
enough. I think we have.
In
close
30
enough.
minutes, you're evicted.
Oh, is that it?
Only Micah.
Oh.
I don't think he's
He'll
kicking
just
the
have
rest
to
of
watch
us
the
out.
stream from outside. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Nah,
Sure,
Micah's
not
staying.
mine.
We play Warhammer.
Micah has chores to do when he gets home.
Ah.
No, not really.
Skill
Or
issue.
Not. I don't know about that. Moving forward, I think we're joking. I think we said we have until 5:30, right? I think that's what we said.
Yeah, we said 5:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. With that, you guys keep trudging along. Is anyone looking or doing anything? Or you guys just like, oh, there's blood this way. We're gonna walk down this path until we start feeling funny.
Violence occurred here. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
I feel
How would you proceed?
betrayed
As a character,
by him.
move on.
Why?
Me?
Focus. As a character, what do you want to
What
do?
he was saying.
He was just repeating what Evan said.
No, you added onto it.
He said you have
Moving on.
30 minutes.
My turn to take
I follow-
control and say we're going.
We'll get this squared away, but this is part of the fun.
I follow pancakes.
Okay.
Put
So-
your tentacles away.
You're
Speaking
the
of my
paladin
players-
here. I shouldn't have to call you out for acting like a child.
So Nora,
Shut
What
up,
are you
Emergency
Mercy.
food.
I'm about to
a
throw
little
a
too
rock
much
at
banter
you.
over there. It's hard to focus.
That's the
My medicine is wearing off. It's a little harder to focus.
I didn't take mine today.
Oh, okay.
Obviously.
That
ADHD
answers
indeed.
some.
That explains
That
a lot.
answers.
He said
stuff.
ADHD and
I like it. What's Nora doing as you
I
guys
stole it
travel
from
down
YouTube
here?
Shorts.
You've been traveling for about an hour and a half. You see signs of violence, and they're starting to move forward. Are you guys just are you going to follow the blood trail until things start feeling weird, or what are you doing?
I would continue following the stuff and guiding them to the cave destination or whatever.
Okay, and are you guys, if it's wide enough where you can, if this cave is kind of wide enough, it's approximately 10, 15 feet wide at times and can get up to 12 feet high. Are you guys walking single file down? Is there a particular marching order you want to have?
I'm probably just switching where I am in the marching order constantly because I can slip between people.
I need to stay in the lead. I have the ability to resist mind control. So if there is something there that is going to attack us first,
Okay.
it would be me that it would want to go after. And if it's going to try mind control,
Well,
I
not,
could resist that.
well, not only that, but he's also the tank of the team. So.
That too.
Okay. So as you all travel, it does take, with you all kind of going, it does take approximately, it starts getting warm is part of it too. So things start getting a little bit warmer. You can tell that the slant of the cave is moving down into, is kind of sloping down as you get there. So we're going to take these guys away. Take them away. That's a different song. And then you all come into a place where after about 5.5 hours, because you guys were moving steadily, if we could find a way to get this to lay out. Oh, like a sunbather.
Why would you do this?
Because I'm silly. That's fine.
Lava.
So,
Fire.
let me just let me make sure. Here, actually, Evan, will you pick up your dice box for just?
Yep.
I pull it toward you right there. That's probably fine. Okay,
Rotate it a little bit.
we're gonna
Okay.
have you guys.
Just put the dice box on the white.
You all are gonna arrive over here. So put your
There's stuff in the
pieces.
pile now.
Actually, just kidding. I'm on the wrong side. I have it backwards. You all are gonna arrive over here. So things start getting hot. So put your minis over here, though, on Evan's side by that.
This part?
Yes, where it what looks like
Where's
almost.
my
Where'd the
mini?
other one go?
I don't have a mini. I didn't grab a mini.
This kind of looks like you, but it's a little too big.
Oh, so that
Take
I'll
was
take that as a mini.
Hey, hey.
That's fine.
There
The one
or
you put up will work.
No, take that
We'll
one as
do
the
this
mini.
one because then it won't fall.
Use this one as the mini for me.
This is fine.
Use a bullet.
I do have a cat person.
This guy has an arm. This guy has a gun for an
The
arm.
only cat person I saw
Fine.
that you had was the
the little one.
no, was the was like the one with the yarn sheath.
I do have a tabaxi somewhere,
Here you
probably
go.
in the
Here's
NPC's
mine.
box. But no. Okay. So with that.
Yes. A to scale version of your character.
So as you all travel, it does start
Thank
getting
you,
a little
Yana.
warmer.
No problem.
Richter's fur starts to mat from the sweat a little bit.
Haha.
And but it does. You can feel kind of this heat starting to come off the up the tunnel as you travel at a fairly steep incline, 10-15% incline, into the ground for about another couple hours. After about 5.5 hours, you all do get to a place where the cave, where the area opens up into this larger cave room. So you have your minis placed. As you get into that space,
Preparing war crimes.
No.
Loading environment.
Wait a second, hold up.
Generating loot.
We can just kick enemies off the side into the lava now.
So you walk in, and right there's almost a pile of stones, kind of blocking the edge of a deep pit, probably 40 feet deep, and you can see glowing magma at the base.
Well, this took a turn as far as caves go, anyways.
And
Well, how do we get across this?
From the looks of it,
there's
there's
two
bridges.
bridges right there.
Let's go over them.
Great.
We
The
should probably
problem
the
is
path
which one goes.
diverges.
There's both paths leads different directions.
we should probably
Is
test.
there a blood trail on either one of them?
Make
Good question.
a perception check, and everybody make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
or
Because-
heat.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
Perception.
17
I
plus.
feel that is an 8. Oh my gosh. I am not rolling well today. These are going in dice
I
jail.
feel like Nora and Pancake should have to roll disadvantage because they're dragons. So they should just start cooking.
Why?
Unnatural
No,
20.
if anything, you're rolling disadvantage because you have
I have
first.
17 in my constitution.
So wait, so for
+3.
Constitution,
Nice.
you said?
Constitution saving throw. Yes.
So that's
I got an 18
17.
total.
An 18 total. you
18
said?
total as well.
17 Megasaw. Leviosa.
Okay. So everybody, so 17, 18, and 20 is what I heard. And Evan, what was yours?
18.
Okay. So everybody's good right now, right?
Arguably.
So you guys are feeling the heat. You think that it might get to you after a while. But what was your perception check?
8 total.
Okay. As you look around, there you've been kind of following, but at this point, if they're with an 8, you knew that there was a trail hours ago, and there wasn't anywhere that it seemed to have gone since. But standing here by the two bridges looking, you're not seeing anything immediately with an 8. and you're a little distracted by the heat, and you can actually hear it, like the folding of, almost like this loud, bassy folding sound, similar to what you get when you melt caramel, and it's like, and you're kind of folding it in on itself, as the lava kind of flows beneath and rolls over itself beneath you.
Hey, to test the bridges, can I pick up one of the big rocks around us and throw it on one?
Good luck.
Which one do you throw it on?
The one to the left, like the one closest to you.
The one closest to me?
Yeah.
Crossing this way?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to throw a rock so that it kind of skip rocks?
Yeah, so it kind of just like bounces along to see if it's gonna like
If the bridge has stability.
Okay.
see just like how if
So
it's
this
shaky
one.
at all.
Roll a sleight of hand.
Wait, sleight of hand.
Because it's kind of like a rock skipping thing. It
Okay.
makes sense to me. It's like a thrown attack. Dexterity base. And Nora, are you
Sleight of hand.
you see Rifter go to grab a rock. How big of a rock did you choose?
I just said like one of the big rocks around us, and that's a
Like
10 anyways.
This big or like this big?
This big.
Okay, like full softball size.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a 10.
Okay. With the 10, roll a d4.
Kidoke.
Come on.
4.
Okay. You actually can get it to skip and bounce up to 40 feet. And as you throw it across that bridge,
Sir.
He's tired.
The rock goes
I know his
and
feeling.
it passes through what looked like a bridge.
That's why.
Illusion.
That's why when you're next to a bridge, you either do investigation, like
It's like that,
like-
like an old Roblox hobby.
So now that we know that there's something missing on this bridge, can we do
No.
it to the other side?
The flashbacks. We
do
just
it
gotta
again.
angle our cameras correctly.
Oh my gosh.
Can we throw a rock on the other side, the other bridge, to see if it's the same thing?
Your turn.
My turn.
It's fine by me.
Try.
Here we go.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Oh,
That ain't gonna
I'll
do
put
nothing.
can do both.
I'll put a.
I can do anything.
What is sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand is
So I just rolled a 7 total.
yeah.
Oof.
My rock didn't do anything.
Roll a d4, divide by 2.
Okay.
And we're gonna say that
I can't do anything.
Rifter has discovered that at
One.
least this spot on the bridge has something missing there.
1.
So you go to throw it, and it doesn't skip. It's kind of like you go to, and you kind of throw it into the ground instead of skipping it.
Yeah.
His father.
Don't tell me this is like Glass Bridge, where there's like one path that we have to follow, and the other one is like invisible but looks real.
I'm,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm guessing Hemo's
I
father
feel
never
like
taught
that's
him how to
what's
throw a
happening.
baseball.
would baseball exist for
No,
the current
Hemo
time?
just had a crappy
I know the
roll.
feeling.
Hemo just had a crappy roll. Shut your mouth.
Cool. What are we doing then? So you guys,
We gotta figure out
so
which
you took
bridge
your
we're gonna
rock.
go on.
So Pancake sees compatriots and Nora sees his companions throw rocks at this bridge. And what do you do? What would your character do?
I throw a.
She's just
a rock
watching the
as well.
boys throw these rocks. She doesn't see how
I'm just
it
like.
isn't a good idea.
That could work.
She's just kind of
Don't do that. We
I'm-
need him.
I'm 3'1",
yeah, and she's just
and I weigh
generally keeping
47
an eye
pounds.
out, I guess.
You could totally throw
Right, but if he
Oh,
falls
okay.
through that bridge, he dies.
If I fall through that bridge, I'm waiting for one of you guys to
What'd
cast
you do?
feather falling on me.
Perception.
Never have
Okay.
feather fall.
Then I'll cast it on myself through sheer force of will.
Anything bad?
True.
My attack on sword is watching us.
somehow succeed.
I got 23, by the way.
Dumb enough to try and
job.
it might just work.
So Evan, you throw a rock too. Do a sleight of hand.
Okay.
And is it on the same bridge?
I'm very good
Wait,
at
which
sleight of
bridge?
hand.
The left bridge or the right bridge?
Excuse me.
That's a natural 1, but plus 12.
What?
So 13 total.
Greg is so
You have a plus 12 on sleight of hand. at
Yes,
level
would you
5?
like me to explain it?
What?
I think you would like an
Wait,
explanation.
wait. Is
have-
this a homebrewed character?
Well,
A
technical
little bit.
characters are homebrew,
Help
but
me under. help me know how to
It
get a
is-
plus 12 on this.
It is. I have proficiency in sleight of hand, so that's a +3, and then I also have expertise, which lets me add my proficiency again, so +6, +3, and my regular dex is 3, so 12 total.
Wait.
I think so expertise is another +3. It's not a +6 and +3.
Oh, I'm an idiot then.
Yeah,
No,
so
you're
you.
not.
nine,
You did
not
one piece
12.
of math. That's a
So
single
it's
fact.
9 total, not 12.
Yeah. Okay.
Let
So,
me fix some things.
an average of 10 is enough to get you even with a nat 1. I won't make it a critical fail, but roll a d4 and divide in half because it was a nat 1.
About enough.
That's fair. 3 divided by half.
Alright, so you
One.
can throw 10
Yeah.
feet, which does allow you to go tink, but it doesn't get to the bridge. So you got to just skip a little bit. And at least you guys, it does make clear that there is a pathway here that seems safe between the two of you guys throwing your rocks there.
I just sit down and say, well, I've done all I can do.
Pancakes is 3'1". What do you throw? A sugar cube?
Oh my god.
Well, we don't know if the other area on the other side is real.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We should check that other bridge.
Well, Greg just pointed something out, so I think we should try and take the path over here. Since it's open and we know that the rock made it past there, right?
No, it fell through that hole.
Correct. But it didn't fall through this hole.
So where that clear thing is where you've hit enough times in that section to know that it's probably safe up to the end of the little clear thing.
Well, it's up to you. You can choose to either
I'll
die
lead
or.
the way.
Go for it if you want.
Okay.
I'm,
Be
saying-
careful.
I'm gonna walk the path.
As you start to walk the path,
Don't we have, like, a
before you
griffin
get
that
too
would be
far,
useful here?
Nora, you said you got a what on perception?
23.
Okay. With the 23, you're trying to take this all in. Yes, as you said, the boys are playing with rocks.
Hey!
She said it seems fine. She didn't judge it, but they're doing that. And so as they do that, you're hearing this kind of folding over of and the lava flow underneath. But you also note some crumbling of rock, and you notice a bit of what you can only describe as leathery, like lit just ever so gently by the heated lava from below. Is a
Are you
leathery
about to sneeze?
wing up on
No,
this
stretching my neck and back.
platform, or not platform, but there's like a cliff here. So this is elevated above you all by about 20 feet. This piece right here, and so this bridge and that bridge are at a certain level, and then this is,
Basically a big wall.
yeah, it's like this is a very large cave. But yeah.
I get into a position. Throw me.
Toss me.
So maybe not quite that high, but close.
You don't want me to throw.
But yeah, so that's about 20 feet up is this whole thing right here.
Not with those dice.
Sorry if I was squishing bubble there. But yeah, so up about this high. Nora's going to notice with her 23 just a bit of a leathery wing up on the top here.
A wing.
Sounds like dinner. I'm kidding. I don't know.
Ha
We
ha.
might die.
Potentially.
As long as it's not a green dragon.
You may all die.
You
That's
know-
the sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I don't know a whole lot about dragons, but I'm pretty sure that there's more colors.
So I have a
Like
question.
orange.
There
What do
was
you
a leathery
need in
wing.
order to be able to get what you created? Is it like a picture of something, or how do you create these things?
What do you mean?
What do you mean exactly?
Oh, Hero Forge. I just showed it to you.
Yeah, Hero Forge.
So I'd have to go to Hero Forge and build it like this, pretty much.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
make one. They have costumes that you can choose from, like already pre-made costumes that you can choose from if you want it.
I recommend making a character mostly from scratch, though.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's why it looks cool.
For the sake of
Correct.
Oh no.
No,
Mine
here,
yeah.
these stickers.
Give me the gun.
This. Okay. Just to give you guys a little bit. Okay.
He gave you part of the gun. And
Oh.
I will give you your phone back. I've had this for about the last hour.
No, you haven't.
Yes,
You
I have.
had it- No, he gave this back to me since the last hour.
Like half an hour at least.
That's more acceptable.
So moving on.
I was just waiting for you to notice.
Nora says, "I
Me
see a
notice
wing."
something.
Is that what you said, Nora?
Yes, she says, "Boys, I see a leathery wing over there," and I would point.
Shoot it.
I can do that.
To be honest, a wing isn't really a good place to shoot.
Yes, it is. It impairs flight.
Yeah, I will say. Then again, maybe we let it get airborne, then we shoot the wing. Instead it drops.
Mm. If depending on how big
Then
it
again,
is,
it
might not take
it
too
might
much of a
speak
fall.
common. So
If
it
it's-
might know what we're saying if it's pretending to sleep.
If it speaks, it is not prey.
I mean, if it speaks, it might be prey.
Let me just roll this real quick. 3,
I'm gonna put
4.
over here just to indicate where she saw a creature.
Oh, spinning. Whoa.
So, are you guys focused?
No.
Yep.
What are we doing? So he was about to walk forward when you hear her from a
Let's
couple
focus.
feet behind you say, "I think I see a wing."
Okay.
What do you do?
Well,
Run.
Are you a wing?
I stop and ask where. Where do you see the ring?
Points.
Like, see where that ring is right there on top?
Oh, there.
Oh, that's a big wing.
Wow. She's seeing it like
That's the
In
tip of the
hiding.
wing, yeah. All right, well, I need to make a decision now. I'm still going to make this move forward because I got to see what this thing is.
Shoot it.
Yeah, I'll watch it. You test the bridge.
All right, here we go. I'm going to test the bridge. I'm walking across the bridge.
I'm gonna watch you test the bridge.
okay.
He falls to his death.
I
So,
can.
If you
Move
fall,
your
we'll
knee, how far,
mark the
like,
spot
where-
and
what's
remember
your
you fondly.
First couple steps.
I'm going to move to the ring.
Oh, like right up to the red?
Yep.
piece? Okay. So
Right
I mean,
before,
we-
actually, right before the red piece.
Will I move what?
move,
My character.
the gray one.
To where?
Right before the
Just
red
before
piece.
the red wing.
To the other side.
To the other side?
That way. There you go.
That way.
To the
To
right.
the that
To the
Okay,
left.
make a
Mm-hmm.
perception check with disadvantage first.
So I have to roll twice.
Yes. Try to take the lowest.
You asked if we were focused earlier. Micah is not.
Oh, no,
I don't blame him.
I know.
That's very entertaining.
I know. I'm
The
paying
lowest was
attention.
17.
Just not to this.
I rolled a 19 and a 17.
Okay. So as you go, you're walking forward, and as you do, you're almost tapping kind of ahead with your foot or with your sword or something. And you do, there is, you find the place where you saw the other rock go through. And as you're tapping, you realize that this bridge, you actually can't feel anything across this space. So it doesn't appear where, as far as you can reach with your hand or with your sword, it's emptiness, but it looks like a mirage.
We got about 4 minutes left, by the way.
No, we don't. We're playing till 5:30.
Oh,
Or did
Never
your mom
mind.
want us on at 5?
no, I just got the time wrong.
Oh, well, we started, I said 5:30 because we started so late.
If you started
okay.
at 3, then.
We started like 3:30.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. So,
So now I feel that there's nothing there. So what my next step is I need to figure out if
Start a
there's
cult.
how far that nothingness goes.
I feel like we could go far with that.
okay. So you can't reach as far as that goes, and so that's the first thing that happens. You all watch as Chemo steps up and is kind of tapping to get across the bridge. Did either Rifter Pancakes do anything in response to Nora saying "I see a wing," except to recommend shooting it?
I shouted, "Are you a wing?" But I don't know if I should actually do that.
Was that in
I
character?
considered shouting, "Are you a wing?"
Okay, and so did you?
Should I shout it?
No.
Sure,
Would
do
it be
it.
funny
No!
or problematic?
Problematic.
It'd be both.
Don't do it. Please.
Oh, magical dice.
Do you play por
That's a
favor?
3. Nope. I'm not shouting that.
Yay.
Random bullcrap, go.
Okay, so
No, I already made that joke.
Yeah.
Off camera.
Off camera doesn't count.
All right, so
Fair.
yeah. So what are you doing?
Except it
Are you
does.
shouting? You said no. You're not shouting.
I'm not shouting that.
All right. So are you guys just kind of standing there watching Nora watch the wing, watching Hemo tap on the ground?
Well,
the wing is watching Hemo.
I don't know.
the wing is watching.
Do you want to make a perception check?
I would like to, yes.
I'm just gonna watch Hemo.
I'm gonna give
because-
these dice a chance at redemption. 13 plus 0. That's just 13.
13 plus 0 is 13.
Correct.
That is not enough to see a creature, this particular creature that she's pointing out.
Do I
actually,
see that
because
it
she's
is a
pointing
wing?
out, roll again, you get advantage. I'll say that.
Oh, okay.
I like the sound.
That's a natural 1.
Okay. You're looking and you're like, where? And she's like, pointing. And you're like, where?
I might need those clear face things.
Okay.
his depth perception sucks.
Okay. And then
His range just sucks despite being a gunslinger.
Well, like in spite of being a gunslinger.
okay. With that,
Let's see here.
so I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Again, with the wisdom,
Dun, dun, dun.
none of us are smart enough for this grip.
I'm not smart enough for this. I rolled a 3.
You are.
I keep
It's
getting
just a
a trap.
character.
These dice are going to dice jail. Dice jail for them. I'm gonna go 3D
16.
print a dice jail. Give me like an hour.
16, Greg.
16.
Dice
I rolled
jail
a
for these
15
things.
plus 5, which is an unnatural 20.
At least someone.
Nora,
At least someone's competent.
Wait, what are we rolling?
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Stop dying. It's not healthy.
I'm getting good
I
rolls.
know, right?
Wisdom.
Man.
And then I need each of you to think about
21.
No matter what you rolled, I need you to describe what your character would determine as its worst fears. What would you see in character as your worst fear? Seriously, like no sassy comment.
Would it be like someone with a bigger gun?
For me, it was
Someone with a bigger gun.
Think something that would really cause your character to
I'd probably
like
just
want to
be.
run away.
I'd probably just be afraid of like an actual dragon.
Okay. And then Dave, what'd you say?
I'm terrified of spiders.
How big would the spider have to be to make you like?
Like a 6 foot tall spider.
Okay.
It'd have to be a real big spider, giant spider.
Aragog.
No, you know what? My character doesn't like bees
Go.
because I also don't like bees. But I think bees would scare pancakes.
know what
Because they could swarm
scare
him
him.
twice as effectively. Because he's about half the size of a regular person.
Wait a second. Maybe a fish. Fish.
I thought you said this was a cat that liked the
A
water.
giant walking fish.
Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with fish man.
Okay.
I never thought of
Giant
that.
walking fish man.
I never like that's not even like in the flaws or
It's like in
anything.
Ghostbusters, like Marshmallow Man. It was the only thing I could think of.
What?
Clear your minds. Clear your minds. What did you do?
I've never watched Ghostbusters. I'm so
what,
sorry.
Really?
what would Nora see that would cause her that
I believe
that could
you.
possibly make
I'm
her
gonna need to watch it
one,
at some point.
like bolt out of there?
Oh.
Oh, wait a second. I know what mine would be. After she's done.
Well, it's different than a fear.
What do you got? What would make you run away?
Fire.
Huh.
Or no, you've not been afraid of fire.
I mean, the closest she's been afraid of something where it made her alert was like the poison mosquitoes and like the bugs.
Okay, so maybe like one.
But that's
like,
not really a fear she would like run from.
But what if it were like 10 times that size? Like
Or like-
dragon-sized bug.
Or like 10 times the amount.
So just natural
Maybe
Australia wildlife is what we're going with.
Yeah, you're afraid of Australia. Make an Australian
The whole
saving
thing,
throw.
You're afraid of Australia. It appears as the form of Australia on the map.
No, it appears as the physical embodiment of the soul of Australia.
Okay, so
But wait,
each of
wait a
you.
minute. So I
Oh
think
yeah, what were you gonna go with? Yeah.
I think I was just gonna go with like shadow doppelganger. Like something that can match me in every way.
Me?
Okay.
You're afraid of me.
Perfection, so the only thing that can beat you is you.
Sure, let's go with that.
You know, you just see
My character isn't that cocky, but okay.
you just see real life me. I am your equal.
I just see like a random human with blonde hair just appear, standing like this.
And I'm laughing like that.
All of you see these
Stand
things.
down.
No,
All of you
I don't wanna.
see a phantasmal image of your character's worst fear.
Even with the 21?
No, you see this, but those of you who rolled higher than 12, or 12 or higher,
I did not.
Oh, good.
anyone who rolled 12 or higher sees this, and there's an immediate immediate reaction. It's as if it were crossing the bridge right where Hemo's standing. Suddenly, these things appear like right next to Hemo, and all of you see it, and 3 of you, there's something where you're like, for a moment you react, and then your wisdom takes over, and you can kind of see through the illusion, except for Pancakes.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Who does see a 20-foot kind of young dragon standing right, like towering over Hemo, as if about to like take a chomp out of him.
Roll for
And you are now required.
Ah!
So we're gonna roll initiative. I would say that if you're
Against air.
everybody roll initiative.
against the
So
floor.
that is a triggering factor.
That's a 3. Again.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
That's a 6 total.
Greg.
that might work in your favor.
Greg, are there flurkins in D&D?
Anything can be in D&D. Do you want a flurkin?
No.
Okay.
Also, copyright problems.
I rolled an 18.
I got
With a
14.
+2 to initiative, so that's.
I got
natural 20.
14.
Yeet.
A 14, you say?
And then
17.
unnatural 20 for me.
Rifter, Pancakes is down at the bottom. So Rifter, Chemo, Nora. Evan, Pancakes will have to
Walk
take the-
away.
Take the dash action and move
Yep.
away from the source of this thing.
Wait, so he gets
180
like,
degrees, he's
Safest
just gone.
available route on each of your turns unless there's nowhere to move, and if the creature ends its turn in a location where you don't have line of sight on it, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Pancakes is gone.
So
It's just like the cartoon.
Oh wait, it's not my turn yet.
It's just like the cartoon lines.
So I'm yeah, basically.
okay. And then I need to roll. That's no fun. Okay. So
23 minutes remaining.
Until your destruction.
23 minutes until extraction.
1,000 Mississippi.
I've been playing all
all right. Well, so Pancakes, what was your initiative roll? A total of 3?
6 total.
Okay,
I
so
rolled a
actually-
3.
What's your normal dex?
3.
No, your normal dexterity.
My normal the modifier or the actual
The
stat?
actual stat.
17.
Okay, so you're actually going to get to go. All of you get to. Yeah. So Rifter, you see this. You're top of the order here. You see this this mirage for what it is. But you also sense that the kobold next to you is beginning to panic. You can hear him beginning to breathe extra fast. And the only thing you know for context is that this mirage isn't real. You almost got really scared. And Nora has seen a wing, and this place is hot. What do you want to do?
I run over to grab Nemo and pull him away from the bridge.
Okay, so you're going to grab Hemo and kind of pull him back.
Yeah.
Okay, even knowing the thing is not real.
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually kind of like because of that.
Okay, do you have enough movement for that?
Okay, well, let's see. How far would that be approximately?
So we've got an inch for every 5 feet, and I'm trying to think if I have.
I can go get my Warhammer
I was going to
rulers.
say, can you do that?
Yeah.
Because I don't have.
I'll get all
I just
3
have
of
my
them.
other template.
Or I'll get like the bendy ones and the regular ones.
Go, go, go!
What in-
While he's doing that, so you're going to grab Hemo and pull him back.
What did I just bear witness to?
Oh my god.
What's happened there, but it was loud.
That's him running from his fears.
Sorry.
That is pancakes.
It was very dramatic.
That's an understandable. That's an understandable
So,
feeling.
if you need to stand up and come over here and make sure that you've got the movement you want, come do that.
How far did you want to move?
He's gone. He's gone. Let him do it. But make it snappy, because as they said, we do only have about 20 minutes.
Actually, 20 minutes almost exactly now.
21.
Let's see. So as long as it's within 7 inches, I should be fine.
Okay. And so, yeah, you can get to him with 25 feet, so you'll have 10 left. If you want to pull him back, you can pull, if he's willing, you can pull him back 10 feet. If he resists, you have to grapple him and pull.
Are you going to come back willingly, Father?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So then you can run up and basically move him back to the front of this clear thing.
Okay. So I run up.
Yeah, about 2 inches back there. Yeah, and then you're next to him, right?
Okay. So
Okay.
like that.
So
Right behind him. He's my meat shield now. I'm kidding. Maybe. What you got there?
okay, and so
Yippee!
you also have bonus action if you wanted to use it.
Let's see. I don't think I have anything I can use my bonus action for right now. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, no. I don't. I do not have bonus action. That's gonna be useful anyway.
Okay. So then we go to Hemo. You've been pulled back 10 feet from what you know it to be a mirage, but it was a little jarring nonetheless. What are you going to do now? So we've got it's a normal turn. So we have action, bonus action, and movement.
I think I'm going to. We haven't startled anything yet, have we? Where'd my dice go?
I mean, you
Like-
did kind of start a mirage that scared the crap out of pancakes.
You
Wow.
triggered some sort of mirage effect, fear effect.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Honestly, dude, just get a new spine.
Oh,
That's serious.
You did not just say
You
that.
can say that as a 15-year-old.
yeah, wait till you get to my
I'm
age.
16.
Wait, when did that? Oh, yeah, that
He just turned 16.
That's right.
So I would actually go
A couple months
and-
ago.
Knowing that it's a mirage, I'm going to go ahead and advance anyway because I know it's a mirage.
I would say,
Okay.
oh dang, I'm younger than you, and yet you act
so
the
you
same way
let
as me.
Rifter pull you back 10 feet, and now when you say you're going to advance, what are you going to do?
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't know if I can get across that. I got to
15.
figure out what's on the other side,
turned
how far
16
over
this
it
year.
is. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pick up another rock and see if I can chuck it over the bridge to see if there's anything over here in this area that's stable, and if so, maybe I can jump over.
Okay. So make roll a d20 and add your dexterity and proficiency to it.
You said dexterity and proficiency?
Yeah. So you get to add +3 and then whatever your dexterity is.
I think I just stuck it. Oh, it's on the floor. So dexterity is +4, and what else did you say?
And then +3 for your proficiency. So a total of +7.
So 10.
10 total. You
Yeah,
rolled
I just
3.
rolled a 3.
Okay.
That's terrible.
You can
Apparently I should stop
identify.
throwing stuff.
You can identify that you hear it. You see as you throw it, it passes. It doesn't really skip, but it passes through, and you can hear it like hit something right after it passes through, as if it like smacked the side of another end.
Okay.
So what you get the sense is that basically this length of the bridge, you get the sense is non-existent. It's about 10 feet of gap.
Can I jump 10 feet is the question.
I think not.
I don't think so.
I think maybe. So let me just pull up the rules on jump real fast to make sure I don't misspeak. But
Double jump.
I'd rather see the official thing. When
We
you
don't have
look
magic
at it,
items yet.
I'm going to grow my magic wings.
Yeah, just do that.
Well, you are a high elf, so just. I can't.
Listen, just walk forward,
Press space, then press
You
it
have
again.
wings.
If you're high.
Your strength determines how
Dash
far you
if
can
you're
jump.
really
A
late.
long
Red Bull.
jump. You cover a number of feet
Red
up
Bull.
to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So if your strength score is 15, you can jump 15 feet if you have 10 feet of running.
Wait a second. So you're telling me I just dragged this dude back because it caused an effect that's scaring the crap out of pancakes, and he is so oblivious to it, he's gonna try and run.
Yeah, but actually what you did by pulling him back is give him the 10 feet he needs to leap forward.
Thanks, dude. Wait, you can't jump yet. Pulls you back 10 feet. There you go. Wait, don't
I'm just gonna
jump.
pull it back like a wind-up
Okay,
car.
now jump.
So are you going to
It's
run
the
and jump and
STF
hope
thing.
that you make it?
Yes.
All right. So
No,
with
my
that,
boys.
Father-o.
make a dexterity saving throw to check your foot, or because you can clear the distance. Because your normal strength is what?
18.
Yeah. So you can go. You
17.
So you get your 10-foot running start. You leap, and then you go to land. What's your 17 on the dex save?
Yes, sir.
So you jump through the phantasmal image that you know not to be afraid of, and skid on the other side of the bridge that you discovered.
I'm both relieved and upset by the fact that I was wrong.
No. Well, he did do the proper research.
Wait,
do you have any bonus
I'm
actions?
still screaming.
I don't. How do I know that on here?
It would be kind of in the text of the individual thing. I can't remember if your paladin abilities have it or something like that.
I'm
Nora,
high
you're
pitched
next.
voice.
Yeah, go ahead, Nora. We're good.
It just sounds like the meme of
All right, you ready? Nora's up.
No, it's not. It's
So
the
Nora
cutoff
sees a green wing.
and screen. Episode 7.
So Nora sees a green wing. She also just saw Richter jump over what seemed to be a mirage bridge as you were watching.
Wait, I didn't do that. He did that.
Did I say Richter? I meant Hemo.
Yeah, you meant he.
Keep mixing the names up.
Sorry. So you just watched Hemo leap by faith across that. What do you want to do?
I guess I'll shoot the dragon's wing.
Okay,
Why not?
Not yet.
you can. Talk me through what's going on in Nora's mind, real fast. Even if she wouldn't say anything else. What's she thinking?
She's thinking, Pancakes is scared. If I hit the dragon, it'll know I see it, and then it'll come out of hiding, and then maybe the mirage will go away. Or we'll have a main target for us all to focus on instead of us just running from air.
Okay. And
See, that's way better than my thought process. Mine was wing equals dragon, dragon equals bad, shoot bad.
He starts. He's just like the hammer hold back when you see in Western movies. He just goes.
Oh yeah.
And-
Wait. Was that like a fire gun or blowtorch?
No,
Like
no,
you
no.
went.
No. Well, no. He doesn't have a
that was on
blowtorch.
the other side.
I meant
a
it's an
revolver.
actual thing where you hold back the hammer of a revolver.
And you just start fanning it.
Yeah. It's called fanning. You just go.
Okay.
Quick.
We have power source. We have a close power source.
We have a power source. I don't know if
I
there's
have
Over
a
one.
here.
yellow extension cable in here, but I can't
Step on
see
toad.
where a thing is.
No, don't step on my toes.
Leo.
I need them.
Too bad.
Actually, I have a power source if you've got a cable. Yeah.
Leo, can you pass this to your
Yeah.
please?
Um,
Thank you.
I have
Because I only
brain if you
needed two.
have STEM.
so Leola, I have
You're awesome.
a
Thank you.
I have
question
STEM.
to see if something comes into play.
A bag of
So,
stems.
if you're
man.
looking, you're gonna fire at the wing,
This-
right?
this is
In
bad.
your mind, it's kind of hard to get a good shot.
Oh, darn.
Is
Maddie,
there
no
any
more
part of
soda.
you that would be like
Water.
training to see
I
like
know
trying
what
to
you're
get
squatting
as
about.
much of an angle to angle the best shot as
Posted a
possible?
new video the other day.
Like, are you
Yeah, he's playing
like,
Black Ops
if you
this
know
time.
there's a wing and you're like, I need more? Like, is there any part of you that would try and like look for more or like see if you can
Very
like, angle up or
undemocratic
anything?
of you.
I feel like if one of us
I
had to
guess
spell
angle
fireballs,
up.
could be resolved very fast.
I guess angle up.
Could be.
As Nora goes to shoot, first let's have you roll your attack roll.
Hey, Toad.
Roll your attack roll.
19.
Okay, so
What was that?
as you all watch, except for Hemo, because he's facing the other direction. You all watch, and as Nora, she whips out her longbow. She goes to target at the wing, and as she does, there's a sense that she's straining to get a better vantage to take a better shot, and something about the way she's doing it. What am I looking for? I need another dice case, I think.
Do you need dice?
Well, I had a second dice case, and I can't remember a clear one.
Well,
Micah has it over here.
Was that his?
No, this one's mine.
That's okay. All right,
Oh.
it's okay.
Is it not
I'm
this
just
one?
going to use this one. Nora lifts into the air.
If you want, you can use mine.
Nora, you sprout wings
What?
as you go without realizing it. Like, it's kind of just one of those things that happened. So she goes and she's lifting her arms to go and get a better shot, and like she's trying to, and as she does, it's almost like she wills herself into the air as draconic wings.
Rivali scale is
Sprout.
now ready.
I'm so concerned right now. What did I
It was
do?
the T. No, I'm kidding.
It was the...
Draconic wings, for the first time in the many adventures you've had with her, sprout from this dragonborn's shoulders, and
That
she
looks
flies
painful.
up 15 feet.
I'm sorry, can I just say it's so funny that she said it was the T, and my first thought was, you put some shrooms in that.
And can't say that.
Made it taste
Whether
better.
you should is a whole other question.
It was just lions, man.
Making it taste, it makes the tea
Alright.
taste better.
He put Red Bull in the tea.
You gave her wings.
So, while this
Red Bull
creature would
was tea,
usually
I
have
swear.
been tucked behind some form of cover, as you fly up, you take your shot. And your total was 19, right?
Yes.
All right. And as you do, you
Wait,
do
hold on, this
reveal
one's
the
perfect.
creature. As your attack strikes it, the creature rises up to its full size, having been hidden by a large boulder.
Oh, it's a green dragon.
You're screwed, Dad.
Hey, we should leave.
It's gonna target you.
I can't do it. Hold on.
It's like
I saw the first dragon, was scared, then saw the second dragon, and that just affirmed my
That's it.
fears.
The good thing is you have the mind block thing, so it won't play with you.
Yeah, but it likes to eat me. Elves is its favorite meal.
But
Oh,
it likes
right.
playing
Here's the
with
thing
it
that
likes
sucks
playing with the
about
elves
D&D.
first.
Oh, okay.
It's
cool.
gonna fall, Papa.
here's the thing that sucks about D&D. There's no like
Let it fall.
There's no like pattern or
If it falls,
activation
we win.
area. So you
We
can't-
win!
Let's go.
We killed the dragon!
The dragon
By
was so
talking long
clumsy
enough.
it
Pure
broke its neck on
willpower.
the way down.
Or whatever.
Probably something we can put under that.
Yo, Greg.
Try see if you can.
There we go.
Yay!
Greg, are you
Jump
sure?
on the table.
Are you sure we can't just say that the dragon was so clumsy that it fell over and broke its neck and died?
No!
Yeah, see if this helps under one of the feet.
I'll probably.
Yes, I'm sure. Nice try. So out of nowhere, Nora seems to sprout wings. It might be like double stacking it under the other foot. Sprouts wings and wills herself up into the air to get a better shot as she shoots over a boulder. Roll your damage.
Okay.
I'm scared, sir. I have no ranged attacks. Only spells.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
No! Why would you quote that one?
Because I don't feel good about this situation.
Because we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Also, I realize I do have 2 attacks now.
Okay, you can make your other attack.
Cool.
I'm gonna roll a concentration.
Greg is a merciful DM, but if we die, we die.
But if we
Oh,
die,
it's perfect.
well,
That would be a
I already
21 to
already
hit it
failed
a
one
second
death
time.
Save, so I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna succeed the next one.
Wait,
Or
do
the
you
last.
keep your death saves?
Okay.
You
Yes, we
said a
have
21 to
to.
hit the second time.
That's
Okay.
a rule that he enforces.
8
That's
plus 2.
The phantasmal image causing fear dissipates as the
knew
creature loses concentration, having taken damage.
I was afraid of a
I knew it.
dragon, and now there's another dragon, but the old one's gone. There's still a dragon.
Yes.
The amount of dragons I see still equals 1.
So,
Dragon
Nora,
minus
how many
dragon
total
plus
damage
dragon
did it
is
take?
1 dragon.
10 the second time, 6 the first time.
Okay, cool.
Maybe the color is different, but it's not much better.
Da, da, da,
We
da.
have 7 minutes,
Duh.
folks.
Oh yeah, we can kill a dragon in 7 minutes. Let's do this. Speed run.
Glory to the slaughter!
Anyone got any bets?
So that is Nora's turn.
Oh my
'cause she
God.
needs
To kill a
move
dragon.
and
Yeah,
fly
I-
unwilling,
Ah.
unbeknownst to her that was
No Minecraft.
Hey, Greg,
You
can
have
we
wings
one
now,
cycle
you
the
have a fly
dragon?
speed of 25 feet.
Yeah.
Courtesy of your powerful heroics with the squirrels.
Wait, what?
That's where her wings came from.
I gained a super ability for
She gained
saving
the
imaginary
25
squirrels.
fly speed.
Your hallucinations have become
So
too
make sure you
strong.
update your
No,
character.
they become
Wait a
good.
second. So she get
Power of
her-
imagination and
They
true
can
goodness.
refract
I don't know if that's
or
imagination.
be-
I think
she
that's
gets
called
to decide
drugs.
whether they're visible. When they're visible,
Red
there
Bull gave
is
you wings,
her
but I don't
normal-
think
they
it was
look
Red
like
Bull.
draconic wings, but there is
Serious frown for the rest of the game.
hint of fur lining as well. They give her just a little bit more float, but and the webbing looks more like that of a flying squirrel.
Can I get some
Yay.
angelic wings?
No,
I guess it depends on what happens in the game.
no, you get wood skin.
So you broke the creature's sphere.
I need my glider.
North turns over. That means
You get
pancakes.
lettuce.
I get those.
You're about to turn and be forced to dash away when you feel that arcane sense of fear dissipate, and the dragon that you saw kind of lumbering toward you just dissolves into arcane sparks.
Now it's regular fear. Arguably worse, but whatever.
And a two-headed, one-winged dragon appears. It seems damaged.
You seem
Because
damaged.
I shot
I
one
say that
wing.
in Draconic. You seem damaged.
Mentally.
Says, I'll still be able to snack on your remains.
Lovely.
Nuh-uh.
It's your turn.
The heck you mean? No.
I say that in Draconic too.
Wait, see, what would that mean, draconic?
Yeah, what does the dragon think of that? Rerolling initiative?
We already did.
What do you want to do? It's your turn.
I said nuh-uh in
And
Draconic.
action, bonus action movement.
Action, bonus action movement.
Fan the dragon.
So,
we just want to get through at least one round.
Ban the dragon, Evan.
I have an idea. You, grab me, person who's looking at the drawing tablet.
Nora.
Grab me. I have guns. I have guns. You can fly. This guy can't.
It's about to do a flyby.
We are going to airstrike him.
I don't have bomb.
Sure. I still have movement from
Well,
my
more
last
like an
turn,
air
so-
barrage.
Use your flying movement up.
Wait, see,
Ah, okay.
That was that to reveal your wings. It took
Can you imagine if he
Okay.
could just like channel firebolt through his gun?
Oh, that's a different character I'm playing in another campaign.
If she can't get to you right now, what would you do?
Okay.
Fan the dragon.
So I tell her that, and then for this turn, I'm just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
So that's 2 attacks, 1 per gun.
Do your guns have the possibility of a backfire?
I don't believe we ever discussed that.
Okay, let's roll.
I mean, revolvers are pretty solid, right?
Depends on
That's a natural 20 and a 6.
Yay!
What is 6 plus 6, or is that a 5? I can't tell. So yeah, that's 6? Is that a?
That is not going to be enough to hit.
Okay.
That one goes wide, ricocheting off the cave wall behind, distracting the creature enough so that the second bullet hits it kind of right in the soft inlet in part of the eye.
Oh, good.
So with your critical
You
hit,
missed.
double all damage dice.
Double all damage dice.
And then add your
Okay.
normal bonus.
Then do we add anything to damage or no?
Only your normal bonus. So you double the dice, whatever they roll, and then.
But
add
it's
your-
2d8 piercing for damage. Do I add proficiency to that or no? Proficiency only to hit. I forget.
It would be. It's you for.
I think for now we just do dice.
I think with the bullets, it's just 2d8. Yeah.
Okay.
So 48. Yeah. No.
That's a 3, a 6, a 1, and a 5.
3, 6, 1, 5. That's 9. 1,
15.
That's 10. That's 15. Okay. It takes 15 more.
That's a lot of
You
damage.
got shot.
in the eye.
Anyways,
Wait a second, hold
then
on.
I'm gonna
Greg.
into a better
if it
position
got
to
shot
get
in
picked
the
up.
eye, what exactly in the eye is stopping the bullet from going directly into his brain, causing cranial hemorrhaging?
The rest of the head.
Right, but eyes are just like a direct channel to the brain.
Depends on the angle it's in.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
That's right.
oh wait,
And
so
then any movement you want to actually use.
I used movement just to get closer into a better position to get picked up.
All right, cool.
Maybe like a little bit like behind Rifter.
All right, and the creature will speak in Draconic, so anybody who speaks Draconic will understand this.
Okay.
Yeah, not you.
You will be the snack of the jaw. I hope you enjoy the experience.
Doublejaw is a dumb name, so no. I strongly disagree.
this reminds me of the time I insulted essentially a anime antagonist in a D&D campaign in my school. I called his Halo stupid. He threw it at me and nearly killed me.
Lovely.
Listen, even if I die, I'm gonna die doing what I love.
20-foot.
Messing with idiots like you.
Oh, lovely.
A sphere of yellow nauseating gas centered
Take cover.
about 8 feet to 10 feet above the kobold's head. Actually, no, it doesn't. It's not. It's
You just
probably
had
10
to
feet above. Because a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow nauseating gas appears, encompassing the three of you, but not Rifter, not Hemo. And each creature is completely within the cloud. At the start of its turn, must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. Let's see, the cloud lingers. Creatures that don't need to breathe are immune to poison automatically succeed on this saving throw. It takes, so there's that. So a yellow cloud encompasses all of you, and with that, it's 5:30, and we're going to pause there.
Wait a minute.
What?
I have one thing to do before I forget, because I'm gonna forget it and then we come back.
Okay.
I'd like to use absorb elements to reduce the damage.
Yay!
We already have
So absorb,
resistance.
Hold on.
so absorb elements is a spell that allows me to like channel any oncoming elemental damage,
Okay.
which includes poison,
Okay.
and it gives me resistance to it while I have it. And on my next turn, I can make a melee attack that adds, I believe it's 1d8 of that type of damage
To the other person.
to whoever I
attack.
hit.
Okay. Cool. So with that, we'll end here of what you were going to do next, and hopefully we'll be able to get back to this faster than forward.
It's on me.
Let the
Next,
war
right?
crimes begin.
Rifter, then Hemo, then Nora.
Okay.
And I will, actually, I'll just put it in the,
Oh, wait a minute.
turn it and face it toward,
So, next spot, my house.
Sure.
as you say. As you will.
You bring your
I think that's the idea. Okay, that way
so
I
that you can talk to you.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom.
Drove